Hey, thanks for sticking with me. We just talked about Speak, which is a add-in into Word, and now we're going to talk about how to control your computer via speech and then how to do speech to text. And thanks to Windows, this is all sort of one thing, but we do have to train our computers how to do that. So I'm working on Windows 10 and I'm going to show you how to go through those steps. Some of them are going to be similar to what you would do on other Windows versions, but for right now, we're just working on Windows 10. So you go down to what might be your Cortana button, and you're going to type in Control Panel. And once we get to our Control Panel, we are going to go to this Ease of Access feature. And we're going to deal with speech recognition today. Now, obviously, there's different ways that we can do our visual cues. And if you have students that need those, I certainly suggest that you point these out to them. But for right today, we're going to do this start speech recognition. And I'm going to be using my headset, and I actually should have been using it, but so we're just going to go up there. And the volume is Peter dictates to his computer. He prefers it to typing and particularly prefers it to pen and paper. Okay, so we're going to enable the document review. And we're still going to use the manual activation mode. Your students could possibly want the voice activation. And I'm going to review the reference sheet. It's actually coming up on a different side that's actually going to give me all the shortcuts, basically. So I'm going to run that setup. And I would totally suggest that you go through the tutorial. For today's purposes, we're skipping the tutorial. So we're going to start the speech recognition program. And it is starting to learn my voice. And that's the important part. So when I want to use it in Word, we can click in here. And you notice that my speech is coming up at the bottom of the screen. Period. Now, in this particular section, you actually have to say your conventions. So in this particular case, I would have to say period when I want to end a sentence. And if you're reading along with the screen, you will notice that my accent, that can be very heavily Southern at times, is getting picked up, and I need to do a lot of proofreading if this is going to be my major input tool. Period. So this is just another tool that our students can use, and I suggest that if you have students that struggle with typing or other significant areas, this may be a great place for them to start. Thanks.